The restoration of this desolate and unlovely land commenced in the latter half of the 19th century with the early Jewish pioneers. Their labor generated better and newer conditions and opportunities, which in turn attracted migrants from numerous regions of the Middle East, both Arabs and others. In his book, Those Holy Fields, Reverend Samuel Manning in 1874 stated, quote,
"But where were the inhabitants? The fertile plain, which might support an immense population, is almost a solitude."
End quote. Throughout the period of the Mandate, it had been the Jewish population whom were known as Palestinian, including those that served in the British Army in World War II. Nevertheless, British policy was to curtail their numbers, and they progressively restricted Jewish immigration. So, by 1939, the White Paper had all but ended the immigration of Jews into Palestine. This plan was imposed the most stringently at the very time that this home was most desperately needed, after the rise of Nazis in Europe. Jews who might have developed the vacant land of Palestine and left progeny there, instead died in the gas chambers of Europe, or at sea as they were attempting to cross into the Promised Land. At the same time that the British slammed the gates closed on the Jews, they permitted or ignored massive illegal immigration into Western Palestine from Arab countries, Jordan, Syria, Egypt, and North Africa. Precise population statistics may be problematic. However, it appears that by 1947, the number of Arabs west of the Jordan River was roughly triple what it had been in 1900. The Arabs had been drawn by new employment opportunities provided by the Jewish pioneers, and a massive Arab immigration began. The governor of the Syrian district of Haran, Tufik Bey al-Harani, admitted in 1934 that in a single period of just a few months, more than 30,000 Syrians from Haran had moved to Palestine. On May 17, 1939, FDR stated, quote,
"The Arab immigration to Palestine since 1921 was much greater than Jewish immigration."
End quote. The British Hope Simpson Commission recommended in 1930, quote,
"Prevention of illicit immigration,"
end quote, to stop the illegal Arab immigration. In 1939, Winston Churchill noted the Arab invasion, quote,
"The Arabs have crowded into the country and multiplied till their population has increased more than even all the world Jewry could lift up the Jewish population."
End quote. It is significant to mention that the first enduring Jewish agricultural settlement in modern Palestine was founded not by European refugees, but by a group of old-time families departing the overcrowded Jewish quarter of the Old City of Jerusalem. According to the Turkish census of 1875, by that time Jews already constituted a majority of the populace of Jerusalem, and by 1905 comprised 2/3 of its citizens. The Encyclopedia Britannica of 1910 gives the population figure as 60,000, of whom 40,000 were Jews. The Jewish National Fund was created on December 25, 1901, to ensure the property would be purchased on behalf of the Jewish workers who were to be held personally responsible for its cultivation.